Rob, how are you doing this morning?
Good, how are you?
Not bad, not bad. I want to thank you for coming by my hotel over here, the Comfort Inn Fort Collins, and for the. I know you love. Cheers.
Cheers.
I know you love waffles, so that's why you get to eat one of our delicious waffles here at the hotel. And I just want to have a couple questions for you. I know you're my local marketing guy, so I figured I'd put you on the spot today and ask you, what's the hot things to do? I know that you're going to be prepping a couple things for me.
As far as at the Comfort Inn of Fort Collins?
Exactly.
Or in Fort Collins?
In Fort Collins.
Loveland? Or
promote everything. With actually mostly promotion.
Can I eat while I talk?
Yeah, you can eat while you talk.
Ruth,
That's why we're here.
Ruth, please don't be mad. I'm going to talk with food in my mouth. Sorry, I actually do talk a lot with food in my mouth, and I know it's gross and everything else, but you just can't shut me up.
So tell me.
All right, I'm going to cut this up. I'm using your maple syrup, all right?
That works.
This waffle looks awesome, by the way.
So tell me about, I know you were talking about QR codes, and I know you were talking about
QR what?
QR codes? And is it B square or Q square?
Foursquare.
Foursquare. I knew there was an A, B, so that's like F.
Yeah, there's Foursquare. There's all sorts of stuff like that. Yeah, actually, here in today's age with these little guys here, the Android software, all the Android phones, Droid phones, iPhones, Blackberries, and actually 2011 was kind of like a revolutionary year for, I think it's going to be bigger than .com. .com was huge. It was like, it was wildfire. It was like, wow, internet, anything with .com, we're going to invest in it. So everything got overinflated, and it was just like a feeding frenzy. It got too full, and then it crashed. Basically, we got fat, now we're unhealthy, and it crashed. I'm sure there's a lot of other things in there, inflated markets and everything else. But there's investors that would invest into anything that said .com on it, and it just wasn't good. I mean, it was a learning lesson for the world, our nation, whoever you want to look at it. Now, so much more mature, and it really is like the frontier still on the internet. We have social media that's integrated to your phones. Young adults and kids today, email is turning passé. They're not using email anymore. The only thing they might use email for is possibly homework. It's everything is being, I'm addicted to my phone. It's crazy to think of where we are today, and not only that, it's really leveling the playing field for local business people like yourself. Now you do have, some backing with, online with your which that's a great advantage that you have. But really, you still have to survive in the local marketplaces. For many years, I've worked with national brands on whether it's with the Singular Wireless, AT&T, Dirt Devil, Sealy Posturepedic, all these places, especially a lot of the service industries like you, are going to really thrive on social media and on the internet. So slap me if you want, because I tend to start talking too much. So, ask more questions, and I'm going to take my first bite of my waffle.
Okay. Well, and that's one thing I wanted to find out, because I know with all this new technology and new things that are coming out, you actually, did a couple of videos today, which you actually are setting up.
Good waffle.
Thank you. VideoTV.biz, is that?
Local video biz.tv. I'll say that one more time. Local video biz.tv. Not .com, but .tv. I do own .com also, but
and
that's more of a resource.
And this isn't, now remember everyone, this is live, so we're just kind of going with the flow of things. So, there's no editing, no cropping, or anything like that.
So it's the time, it's like a renaissance. I mean, growing up, you think about, you look back in the early 20th century, even the late 19th century, how local businesses were, the mom and pop place. I mean, for many, many years, the world really, rather than just our country, has seen that, you have the bazaar, where you have that local vegetable stand, you know, and things have evolved, but at core, we're all humans. We all have those same type of stores. They're just different now. Different brick and mortar stores that are in the local marketplaces. You might be in a strip mall. There's still local business. You still have that local business owner. And there's like a big pride going on with, you know, sustainable living. You know, you could look at that in a couple different ways. You could, and the way I see it is being sustainable in the local marketplace. Now, I'm not going to use that as buzzwords, you know, with the Go Green efforts, which I have no problem with. But I think some people might overly use that in their advantage, which is good. You almost have to in some areas. But it's being sustainable in your local marketplace and leveling the playing field with Fortune-level companies, which, you know, I still work with some, but they still just haven't caught on. They're not as streamlined. They're not as. I'm not saying that people aren't as savvy. It's just the bigger business has more red tape to go through the process. Very intelligent people, big budgets, big spends. But you, as a local business owner, have to be more savvy. Go for it.
Okay.
And
well, Rob, you know, like I was saying, this is a work in progress, and you know, I'm here at the same time working and interviewing at the same place, and I'll
go ahead and talk a little bit more as you help some of your customers.
Okay, I'm gonna go help some customers.
I'm gonna eat your waffle here.
So enjoy. Talk about some promos that you're doing. Talk about some new stuff that you're doing. And I'm going to be back with you in a couple minutes.
All right, let's see.
Okay.
So, as you watch me eat here, local marketing is huge. It really is a renaissance. I mean, we have Facebook, Foursquare, Yelp. All the directory listings are so strong. I mean, I don't know if you've noticed how many times Google, Facebook, Bing, Yahoo, how many times in all the different entities out there, along with Twitter, things have changed dramatically. You know, week by week, things change. And now, the local business owner is able to really level the playing field with all these tools. I mean, right now we're shooting a video here with the Kodak ZI-8. Now, eventually, we'll be doing these live through Ustream, which is another thing that you can do in your local business. But, you know, one thing, especially like what we're doing with DIY Marketing Mastery with Coach Sean McCarthy, is teaching people how to do these methods themselves. Really centered on local business. You know, do it yourself. If you can't do it, we'll help you.
Yeah, and I truly believe in that because, you know, the local business, we don't have the money. We don't have the budget to, you know, to hire, you know, spend so much money.
Dangling. My waffle is dangling.
So that's why we have to take it as it is and interact with society and with everything that we're doing. That's why, like right now, you know, I am working and we're doing videos at the same time. We're discussing things just like you would do a normal thing, but now we're just able to give this to everybody to see, and everybody has a chance to do this. So we are going to continue this on another part later on. Rob, I'm going to let you.
I didn't talk about any promos, but you know, if you want to know any promos, I mean, really, just contact me.
Okay. And how would they contact you?
Well, there's a couple different ways that you contact me. There's a lot. My main landline, 970-430-6020. That's 970-430-6020. Call now. Okay, there's no phone number there. I'm not editing this, but you know, you can. I'm not going to say my email address out loud right now because I get tons of email. I have multiple email addresses.
Okay.
If you're interested in videos like this, like video interviews, you can email. I'm a big advocate of Gmail. So some people say that it looks unprofessional. I'm like, it never fails me. So localvideobiz@gmail.com. That's an email address for the local video biz. Very excited about doing that because it gets me away from the desk and talk to people instead of Skype all the time. With some of these video interviews, we're actually going to interview other people in other areas of the country, maybe even world. Right, we're focused on the United States right now.
Okay.
By doing Skype interviews. You could also go to couple different fan pages. Facebook.com/social media video marketing. It's a mouthful, but that's exactly what that is. Or the fan page for local video biz, which I'll look for links on it because we don't have the vendor URL. I just set it up. So yeah, those are some places really that you could contact me. There's multiple Twitter accounts, at Rob Advertising, at local video biz. There's a few others. So.
Okay. Well, Rob,
blah 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 blah.
You have a lot to say, and I welcome you and thank you for coming. My hotel.
Waffle's great. Thank you very much. This is a great facility in here.
No problem.
It's clean. It's friendly, and all the food's really fresh and great waffles.
Hey, thank you, and you guys have a great day.
All right. Here we go. This is a remote here for the Kodak ZI8. Another cool thing. So.